Okay, so just finished off chapter 12 last stream.
I did not like it. Not at all. Why not?
I can get a cutscene immediately.
About what happened in Baku. Like I never really got over it. He was aggressive on track, and the paddock talks. He just wasn't happy at Connosport. Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
It's already complicated. And I've told you they don't need to know.
Well, it's your call, of course. But the dishonesty makes me uncomfortable.
We'll talk about it later.
Yes, I do use a wheel. I have a Thrustmaster TX.
Or maybe we could give Casper a bit of our time.
This wasn't scheduled.
What, are you too busy for us now?
Just tell them, Casper.
Andreo, please.
Can we get started?
Yeah, Aiden's got a meeting at Mercedes he needs to get to.
Enough! Enough! Okay? This is what we have to talk about. It has to stop. Understand? If we can't pull together now...
If we can't pull together, we are finished.
Wait, what does that mean?
Andreo,
It means that if we don't finish 5th or higher, Butler Global will pull funding. And I don't think we'll find an investor to replace him. Not now.
Wait, what? Casper?
yeah, it's true.
Well, then we're finished. Andrea?
Drama!
Finished.
So yeah, Dad brought me onto the team and then immediately threatened to shut it down.
Why would you do that?
It's kind of his thing.
There's a lot of cutscenes in this, not a whole lot of driving half the time. Speaking of, we get some driving.
Okay, Callie, I'm sure you've got questions, but we think we know what we're doing here. We've got information that says more rain's coming, and so, because we're the first ones to come and make this change, we can turn it into an advantage.
Beat LP and Alfa Romeo. Alright.
Copy that.
This is actually the racetrack that they drove on this morning. Very early race for me.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
You know, this is fun. I like playing the F1 games. It's
Coming in for his stop now.
having the wheel is a lot nicer. Being actually able to feel the car as you actually take corners and stuff is a lot more beneficial.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 7.8 seconds.
Shout to not do anything stupid while driving. That sent a little bit too much. No, we're good. Okay, I got Pierre. Now I just need to get Guan Yu Zhou. Who's in 9th at the moment. The Breaking Point series is actually, like, I'm on the hard difficulty and it's actually really easy to drive. The AI level is so friggin' low. And you can't go any more, can't go any harder. Difficulty-wise. Which I find weird. Ugh, bit of a snap on the wheel. Curbs are a little bumpy. Dive up the inside of Sonoda. One less car to worry about now. It does also make reading chat a little interesting too. There's a lot of spots where, and this check isn't as bad, but there's a lot of spots where you just really cannot read chat. Oh, Albon's got Joe. I braked really early for that corner to avoid any sort of contact. Ocon's in 7th, alright. Missing Alonso narrowly. Wheel to wheel through the corner. .2 seconds back of Esteban Ocon. 5 laps to do it. Reading chat in game can be tough, yeah. It really depends on the game, I find. There's a lot of games where it's like, oh yeah, I can just read chat the entire time if I'm actually paying attention properly.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.5 seconds.
I should have plenty of laps to do this. You're right in front of me now. Oh, that's a good corner exit. Get the slipstream. You made Marco Vegas tough? Yep. You weren't doing bad last night. I guess it depends on how competitive you're going in the games too, though. If you're playing comp games, I'd imagine it'd be a lot less likely to look at chat. Oh, Valtteri's in 6th. Dang it. .8 seconds behind Valtteri. Especially in OT, yeah.
Our gap behind is 3.0 seconds.
Overtime, no distractions. Yeah, no, I've been playing Rocket League since high school.
It's still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we got cause to move on to
Oh
the
shit.
time yet.
Curbs are bad. I should not drive on curbs. So it's been almost a decade now. I think it's easily my most played game, despite F1 being my most streamed. Bit of a dive up the inside, but we're good. Clean move.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
It's been a long time since you played, what, F1?
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I've got... Over the last couple of years, I've gotten more into it. Especially with also just getting up more and watching a lot more of the races and stuff. Even though a lot of them are at ridiculous times. To get up to on a Sunday morning. But also just having the wheel just makes it way more enjoyable to actually be able to do this. It's like the car actually moves how I want it to move through a corner or up a street. No, they are definitely not cheap. I think this is one of the cheaper ones, but it's still like $300. If you're playing it a lot like I am, then it's worth the investment. But otherwise, it's not. Track's dried out.
Okay, keep
Show a short rain spell.
ahead, please. 3.2 seconds.
And I've also got some friends in the UK that also play it, so I play with them. I have a co-op career going with one of them on stream as well, which also helps to incentivize playing more. No, I've found I have to change my driving style from this game compared to the last game because they've changed slow speed corners and the acceleration out of them. So even if you're on, I'm still newish to F1 games. Like I only got the wheel like last year. But like, even with like full traction control, if you're in second gear and you full throttle out of the corner, you're spinning the car. Last year that wasn't an issue. So I'm definitely having to learn new ways of driving, which will help me improve.
Going like that, you might just prove me wrong yet.
But it's a noticeable gameplay style difference.
Well, we said at the time that it might
might have been too soon, but in hindsight, Sport really did make the right call. Mayer made the pit stop, changed to wet tyres ahead of everybody else. That was a real turning point in the race.
Yeah, you've got to get these decisions right, and not everyone did today. It's great to see Sport taking their chances like that. Wonderful race by
Perez
Mayer.
wins the Austrian Grand Prix, unlike in real life.
Try and do something different. Well, they did that today. They timed it well. And Mayer, well, she continues to impress. Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here.
But it just looks nice too.
Callie, great race.
What do you mean, prove you wrong?
I was just trying to congratulate you, that's all.
Prove you wrong about what exactly?
I didn't mean anything by it. I was just saying well done.
By reminding me how little you actually believe in me?
Callie.
You are a piece of work.
But it was a great race.
You said you'd keep him away from me.
I'll talk to him.
How is he getting involved on comms?
Well, he didn't ask, he just did it.
Yeah, he'll do whatever he wants until someone stops him.
I said I'll talk to him. That was a great result out there today. Forget about your father, okay?
Yeah. Looks like he's found someone else to talk to anyway.
One thing I don't like is you can't really see like what the standings and stuff are.
Casper.
And a lot of this in this is pointless.
Place to clamp down on who can access team radio now.
Thanks, I guess.
Look, it turns out your father talked Mark into it. Said something like, "You're not going to keep me off team radio on my own team."
Yeah, well, I guess Mark can be a bit of a pushover at times.
Look, I've stopped Davidoff from
I don't read any of the news, don't read any of the socials, and don't read any of the emails ever.
Oh. Thanks for that. How did he take
Let's
it?
wait for the phone calls to be over.
like it. I think he sees all of this as publicity for Bottler Global.
Yeah, sounds like Dad.
Yeah. Look, I'll stop by later too. So see you there.
See you there.
One month later, I'm going to Monza.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Getting reports of a confrontation down in the garage, which we thought you should know about. Kelly overheard the mechanics bad-mouthing her, and she called them out on it. The mechanic called her privileged and out of touch. She won't make it in F1 because she doesn't understand how punishing it can be. Discipline. Okay, more random news that we're not going to read. And another phone call.
Yes, who's on his way in?
Davidoff?
Just called the office. Arrange him a lunch, he says.
Should probably start music.
Treats the office staff like his personal assistants.
He shouldn't be a drain on our resources. Look, I'll talk to him.
Can you let the garage staff know he'll be wandering around down there? Make sure we have the usual room set up for him.
Yeah, no problem.
Roll out the red carpet. Davidoff's in town. Last I heard he was joining us in Singapore, but today he just shows up.
Don't let him get to you like this. We'll handle him.
Remind me why I went into business with him.
At least you have an F1 team. Look, he wants us to succeed.
Doesn't always feel like it, Cass.
Hopefully the music's not overpowering the game.
Yeah.
It might be. It's a little hard to tell on my end. Alright, race time.
Could you take a look at this booth?
Andrea was concerned by a reporter when headed out of the team hotel earlier this morning, asking if he regretted the decision to getting into F1. Now we know Andrea, the passionate man, is coupled with the already tense situation, may have made his response come across a little fiery. This requires some damage control. Would you like to handle it? Do nothing.
Everything else looks fine. It's just about that rear wing.
I don't want to sacrifice any more downforce.
It's okay, it's your call. Now, let's check the weather again in an hour.
Oi, oi! Did you miss me? Hello, sis.
Hi, bro.
Jackson.
Devon.
How are you, Devon?
I am excited. Very excited to be involved.
There's so many cutscenes.
Now you
It's
pretend I'm
ridiculous.
not here, you carry on, please.
Involved? How?
Oh, you know, just a little bit of this, a little bit of...
Involved? How?
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
And what does Andrea say to that?
He'll agree, Casper. It's...
He'll agree. Hasn't actually been told.
Were they pleased to see you?
People are always pleased to see me.
And what was your new role?
I guess you might call me a liaison. Yeah, I love to liaise. Dad wanted me to talk to people, keep people's spirits up, give some friendly words of advice, that kind of thing. But it was tough. Yeah, Aiden still had that ego. Still thought he was too good for the team. Wouldn't listen to Casper's advice, that was a problem. And then Andrea, he was worried about the future of the team. He had Dad breathing down his neck. And Callie, well, let's just say Callie wasn't really looking for my advice. The whole thing was a mess. I mean, honestly, I'd only been gone 5 minutes.
So many cutscenes. Chapter 14, heading into the Italian Grand Prix mid-race. I said Italian really weird.
The two Connorsport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon. For me, they're a little bit too close for comfort.
What is Aiden playing at? Tell him to back off.
Okay, Callie, he knows.
Clearly he doesn't know.
Yeah, same old stuff. Jackson really wants to make a move out there, but Mayer, no chance, not letting him past.
Towards the Curva Grande we go, he's going for it. It's really close, it's too close. There goes Mayer's front wing. Oh, Aiden Jackson, what happened there? This now seems like a running theme at Connorsport.
Yes, this race is critical for them. When are they going to just pull themselves together?
Okay, box please, Callie. Let's get that wing replaced.
This is a joke.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Yeah, copy.
Even during the zoom zooms, it's just nothing but cutscenes too half the time. Pit and replace your front wing. Alright. It's a really hard objective. Four laps do one, yeah, pretty much. Lap 7 of 13. I get to do one really big corner, then drive into the pit lane. Yeah, at least I'm going on to softs. Although I don't know why it gave me one corner.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Pit strategy complete.
Okay, goal is finishing the points. Bonus objective, finish ahead of my teammate. don't have very many laps to do it.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Definitely have to be a little cautious though, because I don't want to get more damage. Let's wheel the wheel with Hulkenberg. I don't think I could have done that any better. Also, this game is really nice because the AI just don't turn into you as well. That was a big issue in last year's game. 5.3 seconds down on Stroll, which is the main objective. Now Logan Sargent in the Williams. What is he doing up in 10th? That's not right.
Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 2.9 seconds.
Sargent would never be that high. Fastest lap.
Okay, that starts with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Wait for that overtake. Not force it. So I know that I have DRS here. Ugh, I don't like the look of that. Oh, there's a lot of cars ahead. Force my way up the inside. Like I just talked about not doing anything stupid as I do something stupid. But it paid off. We're now up to 10th. That's the main objective complete. Secondary is ahead of my teammate, where I don't know where he is. Imagining he's still in 7th.
seconds.
7.7 seconds in 2 laps. I don't think I'm doing that. Which means he is not in 7th.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
There's Alonso.
Okay, good work. Great car.
There's Lando. Jackson's in 6th, right? Give me a slipstream.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
I am speed. And there's my teammate. Left him in the dust. I gapped him by like 1.7 seconds up the final straight.
Take care of the car on the way in.
So Mayer managed to pull it back in the end. But if this continues, Connor Sport are in real danger of sabotaging their own chances of a decent finish this season.
There is so much talent in that team, and yet they're their own worst enemy. The reason they're not making progress is each other. Ridiculous state of affairs.
And it's clear that Jackson continues to be the aggressor. Is it personal, Natalie?
Well, you know, it does seem that way from the outside looking in, but all I know is they just can't go on like this.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team.
So the FIA apparently did a really, really good job at not handing out penalties during this morning's race. Ocon received 30 seconds of penalties after the race for track limit violations.
Now, once again, another eventful race out there today for Connor Sport, Caddy. Is the team sabotaging its own chance of a decent finish this season?
Yeah.
I think that's a fair assessment right now, yeah. It's always tough out there, but if we can't sort out the problems within the team itself, we're going to struggle.
Everyone is talking about Devon's return to Connor Sport today, so is it good to have him back around again?
We're just going to be a distraction.
The thing about Devon is that he has an opinion on everything, and if he doesn't have one, then he'll just make one up. We're not short of opinions at Connor Sport, so I guess I'm worried he's going to be a distraction.
Well, look, I'm loath to ask how bad your relationship is between you and Aiden, but there's been more contact today, so just enlighten us.
It's not great, to be honest. It's no secret that we've had our issues, but I don't think anyone needs to be gossiping about it. That's just the way it is.
Now, in the past, you've refused to acknowledge the role of your father in getting your current seat at Connorsport. Why is that?
What I said was I'm here because I deserve to be. I'm here because I can drive. I stand by that.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So I don't know where Alcon ends up finishing because of that, you know, the amount of time penalties was received, but it's a little outrageous. Okay, more things we're not going to read. Yeah, another phone call.
That's no way to answer the phone.
Say your piece, mother dearest.
Fine, if you want to be like that. I did say you need to be careful what you tell the media about your father, didn't I? That was the perfect opportunity today to smooth it all over, but no, you only reinforced what everyone's already saying about you.
That's just how I feel.
You've got a stubborn streak in you. I think it comes from your father. Definitely not mine. He was always so determined, unable to admit to his mistakes.
What's your point, Mum?
My point is that nobody likes your father. Sorry. Just be careful, Cal.
Yeah. Thanks, Mum.
I'll let you go, darling. Ciao.
Okay, next chapter, chapter 15.